probation.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Yeah, I'm Scott Scherer, Herkimer County Sheriff 820.
Okay. Hi. Are you supervisor?
I'm the sheriff.
This ain't your scene. This is a public sidewalk. Man, you crazy. You better put up some crime scene tape. What's your name and badge number?
What happens when 6 law enforcement officers surround a citizen, refuse to identify themselves, and try to intimidate him into leaving a public building? In today's video, an auditor exercises his First Amendment rights, only to be met with unlawful demands and blatant unprofessionalism. But what happens when the sheriff arrives? Let's see how one officer, with just a little professionalism, turns the whole situation around. Stick around to the end, because this one is a must-watch.
Who are you?
I'm for probation. Are you for probation?
You're from probation?
Yeah.
Can I get
you're
your
in probation?
Are you a probation officer?
Yeah. Yep. Yes, sir.
Can I get your name?
What are you here for? Can I get yours first?
No, that's not how it works.
Okay. Call the deputies. Get them up here.
Yeah,
Right there.
that's not how it works. Wait right there. Are you a probation officer or a law enforcement officer to tell me to wait right here?
Do you have business at the probation department right now?
Are you a law enforcement officer?
Yes. Yeah. I'm a supervisor here. Yep.
Okay, but you're a law enforcement officer.
Yeah. Probation. We're probation. Yeah.
Probation, meaning that you handle people that are on probation. I'm not on probation, sir.
Oh, okay. Then so you don't have any business at probation, or?
Yeah, I'm not on probation. No,
Okay.
not on
Okay.
probation. So.
If you don't have any business here, I can help you. Get to where you need to go.
Sir, I don't even. You've been very, rude and unprofessional. So
I
at this
have?
point,
Well,
yeah.
it's hard. We're at the probation department, so I just don't want you.
So what does that mean
mixing
to
with-
me?
Well, people are coming here that are on probation, so
I-
I just want to
I
make sure I take care of you. And
Yeah, but you were very
he has no
rude.
business here at probation. I don't know what he wants. He's recording us, and
Hey, how you guys doing?
so
Can I get your name, sir?
if you don't have any business here, we'd like you to move on.
Can I get
because
your
we have
name,
people-
please?
No, you can't.
Okay. Can I get your names, please?
Why are you here, sir?
Can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
We have county business.
Can I get your names and
You
badge
say
numbers,
otherwise,
please?
you need to leave.
Can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
Why? Let's go.
Can I get your names and badge numbers, please?
You gotta go.
I have business to conduct here.
What is it?
I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. I'm exercising a freedom of press right. Can I get your name and badge number? No one seems to want to identify themselves.
Well, we said
So, no-
from the sheriff's department.
No identification. No
We
identification.
have
No
We're
identification.
identifying ourselves right now, sir. That's
You're
all.
not. I need your name and badge number.
Okay, well, this is the probation department. If you have no business,
I
here,
do
then
have
we need you to
business.
move
This
on.
is a publicly accessible area. I have freedom of press. So I do have business here. I'm working on a story on the probation department as well as the county building. Do you want to identify yourself? Last person, last of
Whose
them.
authority?
Do you want to identify yourself, sir?
Under whose authority are you here, sir?
On the authority of the United States Constitution. That's how I'm here.
Did you provide your name and your access?
Sir, none of you, all 5 of you here, have not identified to me, and you guys are the law enforcement officers. I don't know if you are, but you guys are law enforcement officers. I'm sure it's the policy of your department to identify yourselves to members of the
Yeah,
public.
I'm identifying you
You're
as
not.
a
I have no
probation
idea who you are. Can I speak to a supervisor?
Well, I'm the supervisor.
I'm not on probation, respectfully, sir. So you're not. I'm talking about a sheriff supervisor.
Oh,
So that way,
he's calm.
somebody with
Okay, he's calm.
who has a jurisdiction here.
I'm sure you can understand that. It's just we have clients coming in and out of here, and we just want to make sure we.
You refer to them as clients.
Huh?
They're clients.
Clientele. Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Sure.
okay.
on
People on
probation.
probation, they're your clients. This is a public building. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not.
No, I just want to make sure.
I would have
we
answered all
wanna
your
make sure-
questions.
listen, we
I
wanna
would
make
answer
sure
all your
you're
questions.
safe.
I would answer all your
All right,
questions,
we just want to
but
make sure, and I would talk to you. I'd tell you all about probation.
no, but
if
you're
you
but
want
you're
to know.
not. But you're not. You've been very rude and condescending, and you haven't identified yourself properly.
Okay.
You guys don't even have name tags on. Can I get your name, sir? Can I get your name? You guys are setting a real good example for the sheriff's department here by not identifying yourselves. It's really unprofessional. Truly is.
Very good.
It's ridiculous.
We just want to make sure everyone's safe.
So you want to circle around me and not identify
We just want
yourselves?
to make sure you're safe too. That's all.
Why would
That's
I
all
not
we're
be
trying to do.
safe?
Well, sir, there's people out there that could cause problems, and we don't know who you are. You wouldn't identify yourself.
I don't want people standing behind me.
Okay. All right. If
Yeah,
have any
you don't want
business
to
at the probation
you don't want
department,
to.
You need to leave.
No, I have business here. It's constitutionally protected business, sir. You don't control the public hallway. I'm not in a restricted area. You don't control the public hallway. You don't. This is open to the public. This is a publicly funded building. There's no need for any of this. I'm not being disorderly. I'm not
Well, you are
interrupting
supposed to
business.
identify yourself, and I
So
have a right
being
to know who you
disorderly,
are.
so no, you don't have a right to know who I am.
don't,
First of
then
all,
you don't
you're
have
just
the
a
right to know who I
probation
am.
officer.
Okay. That's
So you
fine.
100% don't have the right to know who I am. And not even the law enforcement officers here have a right to know who I am unless they have reasonable articulable suspicion I've committed a crime, which I have not. I'm not committing any crimes. I'm engaging in a constitutionally protected activity, which all of you took an oath to uphold the United States Constitution. And none of you are being any sort of professional in identifying yourself. Do I need to explain to people why I'm here? No. Why do I need to this is a public building, sir. Not. I was downstairs and I went through a metal detector, so obviously you know I don't have any weapons on me, right?
I don't know that.
I went through a metal detector. Come on.
There are other
Come on.
weapons that aren't medical.
Okay.
So my question to you is,
Other
when you went
weapons
through
that aren't
the
medical.
deputies-
Yeah, no, because nobody else does, sir. Nobody else tells the deputy why they're here. They just access the public building like they're supposed to.
All right, forgive me, but they generally ask, where are you headed today? Why are you in this
I
building
have.
today?
He did not ask me that, and he did not ask anybody else that. So, I don't know where you're getting this information
Okay, so
from.
you're just wandering the halls?
I'm
recording.
recording, documenting publicly accessible areas. I didn't go into any
You're a
restricted
journalist who
areas.
works for what?
I'm an independent journalist. That means I work for myself. Correct, sir. That means I work for myself, exercising a constitutionally protected right, which is freedom of press, and that's it. And I don't appreciate.
Belong to the press.
Yes, I am part of the press. Correct. I have freedom of press. That's correct. I don't show any identifying information, sir. You haven't even told me
You
your
expect
name.
us to.
But you're the public servants here, sir. You work for the people, and I'm asking you politely. I'm asking you politely to identify yourself, and none of you will. Not one of you. How unprofessional of all of you to just sit there and be quiet when a member of the public asks you for your name and badge number. It's really remarkable and really unprofessional.
You can document that in your...
Yeah, and guess what? A lot of people are going to see your unprofessionalism here today, and they're not going to like it. They're going to be calling your sheriff's department and letting them know how unprofessional you are. And now I can't use your name. I can't use any of your names. Do you guys have badge numbers? So you just walk up to people without having badge numbers or name, just sheriff. That's it.
Okay.
And you don't even have any authority. So I don't know why you're trying to escalate a situation. I'm not on probation.
Sir, I just want to make sure you're safe because
No.
we have people here.
So
in the
what about my
hallways that
name,
could be
sir? What
unsafe.
respectfully? What about my name will make me more safe since you're worried about my safety?
Well, first of all, our standard policy is when someone comes to our department, we
Look
ask,
at all these sheriffs coming here. This is incredible.
Sir, our standard policy is when someone comes to the window, we ask their name because usually they have from probation.
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Yeah, I'm Scott Scherer, Herkimer County Sheriff 820.
Okay. Hi. Are you supervisor?
I'm the sheriff.
You're the sheriff. Nice to meet you, sheriff.
Yeah, nice to meet
Hi.
you, too.
I just all I'm doing is exercising a constitutionally protected right, taking some pictures and video.
Yeah, you can
and
do that.
Yeah, but I'm surrounded by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 law enforcement officers, 7 including yourself, sheriff.
Okay.
And they're trying to intimidate me, demanding ID, saying that, and then when I ask for their names and badge numbers so I know who I'm dealing with, how you were so professional, sheriff, and you
Okay.
provided that to me, they would not.
Okay.
They would not provide any ID, any type of identifying information as their badge number or their name.
You,
They just,
you have a right to video. Okay.
yeah. And is it your policy as the sheriff? You should know. Is it your policy to identify yourself to the people you come in contact with?
I just did, right?
I'm talking about your
Yeah.
deputies.
Not all of these are my deputies.
Not all of them are your deputies.
No.
So, but your deputies are here, correct?
Some of my deputies are here.
And none of them identified themselves to me.
No. Okay, so did you ask for their identification?
Multiple times,
Okay,
sir.
so
And they just stood there looking at me.
I gave you my credentials. So now I can ask you, do you have a legitimate purpose in the building other than just walking around videoing?
Yeah, my purpose is I'm working on a story. Like I explained to all your other deputies, I'm an independent journalist. I'm just in the publicly accessible areas of the building.
We want to
Just-
do an interview sometime?
I would love to do an interview with you, especially if I think you need to work on the professionalism of your deputies here because they just came here. You got to go. You got to leave right now, trying to kick me out, violate my constitutional rights. And then when I try and hold them accountable by finding out their name and badge number, they don't want to give it to me. None of them wanted to give it to me. None of them. They just stand there. They just stand there and they're like, "I'm not giving it to you. No, I'm not giving it to you."
Okay, yeah, I give you mine that there's no big deal in that
But you're the sheriff, sir. Respectfully, you're the sheriff. You are in charge of these deputies, right? You should. I appreciate you, identifying yourself and setting an example. But it is also your job to hold them accountable for violating department policy, and just being unprofessional with a member of the public. I'm not breaking any laws.
I'll talk to him when we're done.
Okay. Thank you, Sheriff. I
It'll be a
appreciate
training
that.
moment.
I would appreciate that. That would be great. That I'm not.
That's all we can do.
Yeah, that's all.
Learn
I'm
from
not.
our mistakes.
I'm not sitting here saying that it was, you know, they grabbed me up or did something really egregious. I'm just saying that they were a little rude and unprofessional and, you know, tried to remove me from a public building. That's all, and I don't appreciate that, because the same way I'm treating you with respect, Sheriff,
Yes.
I treated all these gentlemen here with respect, and I don't deserve that. No member of the public does.
No. Okay.
Okay, and your name? I'm sorry,
Scott.
Scott. And,
Sheriff's last name.
and what?
Scherer.
Scherer.
S-C-H-E-R-E-R.
Scott Scherer, and you're the sheriff.
Sheriff.
Say that 3 times fast.
You got it.
Okay. Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Can I get your name, badge number? You weren't here before.
Scott Lescobar, 821.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And are they going to identify themselves to me now that you're here? Can they do that?
I can only talk to about my people.
Okay. Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
George Piper, 837.
Thank you, Mr. Piper. Appreciate that.
Were you down this hallway at all? Just
Oh, you see that sign where it says authorized only? I didn't go past there at all.
very good.
No, not
Just
at
wanna
all.
make sure.
Yeah, I can. Sir, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Jeff Krim, 822.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. Thank you for being professional. Thank you.
I think we're okay.
Have a good day, Sheriff.
You too.
I'll be reaching out for that interview.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Love to do it. Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number, sir?
I'll carry badge, sir.
Are you a law enforcement officer?
Yes.
Can I get your name?
No. Thank you. Appreciate you coming today. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
Hey, sir, can I get your name and badge number now? Now that the sheriff was here and...
I didn't hear what he had to say, so.
Oh, you didn't hear? He said that you guys should properly identify yourself to members of the public because it's professional and your policy to do so. So I'm going to ask courteously, just so I know who is here, your name and badge number, please.
If I'm directed by the sheriff, I'll let you know who I am.
When you're directed by the sheriff. Okay. Ma'am, can I get your name and badge number, please?
Same thing he said. We have
Well,
practice, tell you.
when you're directed, the sheriff was just here, and he explained to the camera and everybody that it is proper to identify yourself to the member of the public. I don't see why you wouldn't.
He didn't explain that to us.
Okay.
This video perfectly highlights the difference between unprofessional officers who abuse their authority and a true leader who understands the law. The sheriff's professionalism was a breath of fresh air, showing that respect and accountability go both ways. Meanwhile, the other officers who refused to identify themselves only reinforced why it's so important to know your rights and hold law enforcement accountable. If we don't stand up for our rights, who will? Stay informed, stay strong, and always record the police. When a female officer sees 2 cameras approaching, she immediately starts barking unlawful orders. But what happens when she realizes that these auditors know their rights and won't back down? In today's video, watch as a so-called Karen cop tries to take control of the situation, only to get completely shut down. This one is a must-watch.
Leave us alone and do your job. You go across the street.
Alone and do your job.
All right, I take a step back. First Amendment, freedom of the press. Freedom of the press, right? This ain't your scene. Where's the crime scene tape at? It's a public sidewalk. There ain't no law that says I can't get close to that vehicle, man. Fucking losers. So they arrested this guy. There's all of his stuff. These people want to be tyrants. Don't want to identify. Oh, that dude's got a busted eye. Oh, so he's bleeding on his face right there. This man right here is bleeding. That's why he's wiping his face off.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Hey, he attacked you? That guy attacked you? Yeah? What, he tried to rob you? Hey, do you know him? You know that guy? No? Just a stranger attacked you. Hey, he can talk to us if he wants.
Are you an authoritarian? You just want to tell people what to do, don't you?
Hey, your mouth ain't the law, lady.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I might need my mace. She thinks her mouth is the law. Hey, lady, your mouth ain't the law.
Unfortunately, too many police officers think that just because they are law enforcement, their words are lawful orders.
That's why they have legislators and law books. She said it's right here.
It's Booker.
Booker?
Yeah, Booker.
What's your badge number, Booker? Let's zoom out a little bit. She told that man he ain't allowed to talk to us. This is your tyrannical police in the USA. Out here with News Now Ninja. This is a good one here. Tried to tell me to go across the street.
Yeah, this is public library property.
Yeah. Hey, we got some butthurt cream if you need it, Booker. If your feelings got hurt, I got some Kleenexes for you. I'm just not going to change your diaper for you, though. We didn't say one word. We were peaceably filming when this started. Immediately started hollering at us and bossing us around. All right, I got to block the wind. I think she needs some butthurt cream, Ninja. You got any for it?
This guy got attacked while he was leaving the library by that guy.
Yeah. He doesn't even know him, he said.
Bleeding in the face, too.
And then Booker says, don't tell them what happened. Only us cops are allowed to know what happened. Because we're scared. It's a security threat. You're scaring me. Hey, we're live streaming you guys on the internet. Everybody in America knows you're standing right there, right now. Does that scare you? Is that a threat to your security? Okay. I hope she's calling her supervisor out here for me.
Booker. Corporal.
We need you to move across the street, Booker. This is my scene.
I guess she's the supervising officer on scene, I guess.
She tried to...
She's the only people I see with stripes. Sir, do you have stripes?
She tried to obstruct our investigation.
Is there a supervisor above you, ma'am, that I can speak with just to get his name?
How dare you obstruct? How dare you obstruct my investigation, ma'am?
Somebody's coming right now.
To speak with me?
They're coming out here to talk to him, sir.
Don't you ever obstruct
Your
my
supervisor?
investigation, ever again.
The supervisor is coming right now. You can talk to him. when
You're-
you get there, sir.
Thank you, Booker.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy, man.
Sir, I told you to move. We're having an investigation.
And I'm
right
not in
here.
your way.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We're-
So you can complain. You can do whatever you want.
We're investigating
I
too.
can ask you to move, sir.
You can ask.
You can ask.
But not order.
Did I order you?
You did.
I push you?
No.
Did I? No.
You are right,
I'm
though.
not trying to escalate the situation. I'm trying to make
I
a
just asked you to
communication. We're all
move.
humans, man.
I said we're doing an investigation.
I'm just trying to make a
Can you please move? That's all I asked.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I shut up. I didn't say anything.
Okay, well, thank you.
You're calling my name.
No.
Hey.
I'll shake your hand,
talk to
Booker.
you. I'm trying to do an
I'll shake your
investigation.
hand.
You don't need to talk to me. You don't need to talk to
You
this
seem very
man.
upset, ma'am.
We're
All
doing
right.
an investigation.
Well, I'm not
Hey,
trying
you're
to be
right.
mean to you.
Okay?
You're right, Booker.
I'm not trying to be mean to you.
You
I'm trying to shake your hand.
Calling on my name.
Hey,
I'm
you
doing my job.
you have a
I
right.
said nothing to you.
You have a right to ask us, and we have a right to say no. I'm just glad you didn't escalate it.
You have a nice day, sir.
You too,
Booker. Thank
you too, Booker.
I appreciate you apologizing.
Yeah. See, now you're acting professional. Thank you. You do have a right to ask us, but we have a right to say no.
Whatever.
You're right.
Whatever, sir.
I
Whatever. I haven't said nothing.
I agree with you.
Stop talking to me, sir.
All right, I'll stop talking to you
Okay, I'm through.
if I want. I don't have to though.
Cry, bro. I don't want to make her cry.
Yeah, she's upset.
I'm not gonna cry out.
Sounds like you're about to cry, man.
We've got butthurt cream if you need it. She's right though. She does have the right to ask. but we don't have to listen to her.
No, it's just, why would you ask something that's not required?
Yeah.
I know we can ask, but like, I can ask for $1 million.
I could
don't go around asking people.
I could ask her to go out on a date with me, you know? We're allowed to ask whatever we want. She can say no, though.
She said there's a supervisor on the way. No. So I'll go ahead and turn on my...
She's cool, man. She's all right. I just don't like being bossed around, you know what I mean?
No, and there's peaceful ways to be like, hey guys, I appreciate you filming, but just like make sure to stay out of the way. You know, like there's better ways to ask.
Yeah.
Than demanding. Get across the street. Go right now. I mean, really, as long as she learned her lesson, then I won't even file a complaint on her.
Yeah.
As long as she learned her lesson and she backed up, she like she said, she stopped trying to initiate force on us.
Yeah.
And so, you know, as long as she lets it go, I'll let it go. I won't even file a complaint as long as she doesn't bother me again.
Yeah.
I can have this record that she bothered me this time. If she does it again, then I'll be forced to file a complaint.
Absolutely.
I'm a human too. We all have bad days and good days. So I don't need to go really filing complaints on nothing. I'll let her slide on this one. But if she bothers me again, then I'll be forced to file a
I kind of felt sorry for her when she started tearing up.
complaint. She was about to cry. Couldn't you tell by her voice that she was about to cry?
It'll be okay, Booker. So basically what happened is this man right here got attacked by a complete stranger.
Yeah. Yes.
That's crazy.
Leaving the library, minding his own business, and got attacked by a complete stranger.
Hey, the cops are bothering us. We weren't bothering the cops.
I'll get over to his channel and show some support.
We don't like it when our investigation gets obstructed.
This guy was simply educating himself at the library, doing what normal folks do, and just trying to get home. These kind of things happen.
This video is yet another reminder that knowing your rights is essential. The First Amendment guarantees the right to record public officials in public spaces, and no officer, no matter how much they dislike it, can override that. While this officer eventually calmed down, the initial attempt to control the situation through intimidation speaks volumes about the abuse of authority. If you don't stand up for your rights, who will? Stay informed, stay strong, and always record the police.